How many of you grew up hearing things like, if you don't work, you don't eat? I heard that every day. Or I grew up watching people get up and go to work. They didn't enjoy their jobs. And I thought that if you were lazy and if you did not work, you can't possibly make money. That doesn't make any sense. But then I got exposed to some things. When I was on the faculty at Syracuse University and I taught a lot of kids who were a lot of different backgrounds, very few of them black, I saw a lot of really lazy, almost pathetic human beings who would just sit around and get high and drunk every day that were making more money than people that were working hard every day. That's just what it is. Well, where does that come from? Well, it comes from the fact that somebody in their family did some work and did some planning and made some investments and gave them the best gift that you can give to your child, which is a capital base. A capital base is nothing more than a collection of resources that they have available to them that allow them to kind of eat off the resources so you don't actually have to starve that day. You don't actually have to go to work. You don't have to sell yourself into slavery in order to eat. It's like if I have a bunch of apple trees in my backyard, I don't have to ask the neighbors for food because we planted the seeds and we grew the trees and maybe we got some cows and pigs and chickens and some plants, right? So we're always going to eat because we have a capital base. We have food and fruit that we can go to if we get hungry. So that's what you're doing when you invest consistently. You're creating a capital base to make sure that you and your family are always free. So let's talk about the market right now. I'm going to give you the exact dynamics of what I'm seeing with this stock market as it stands. Today's a good day, as our good friend Ice Cube might say. I admire him immensely. He's done some wonderful political work. Today was a good day. If you've been following the stock market, it went up by 500 points. You see that? I saw you for smiling. You saw that today? Okay, I was talking to my man Ron about that, and we were excited. And you've had some other good days. Unfortunately, a lot of these good days are a little bit of an illusion because right now you're in the middle of what is referred to as a bear market rally. A bear market rally is a good day in the middle of a lot of really bad days. It's like being in a really terrible relationship where you know y'all gonna eventually break up or divorce, but maybe you have that one day that gives you a little false hope that maybe y'all gonna figure it out. But then you know things are gonna go right back to normal, right? You know that. Have you ever been in a relationship like that? I have. It's probably usually my fault. I just don't wanna admit it. So we're gonna blame it on her. But anyway, so the thing is that this bear market is basically a prolonged period of adjustment, or what they would refer to as a market correction. A correction just means that things have to kind of be made right. The market correction was necessary because the stock market had a lot of incorrect valuations. Did anybody notice how the NFT market just took off like crazy and people were spending like $1 million buying pictures of an ugly monkey that might be racist or Nazi or something? I don't know the whole conspiracy theory on that, right? Or did anybody notice how anybody and their mama could announce some new crypto and people would go buy these cryptos? They like no plan, don't even understand how it's working, none of that.